Hello Virgo, and a very warm welcome to your November 2019 horoscope. The first thing I have to tell you, lovely Virgos, is that your ruler Mercury is going to be retrograde from the 1st of the month until the 21st. So for you particularly, it's an important time, if you can, not to get into important contracts or deals. And if you must, and it's something really important, then make sure you check it and recheck it, which I'm sure you will. It's not the best time for starting new projects, but it is a good time for completing things that were already set in motion prior to the retrograde. For you, happening in your third house, and this has everything to do with communications and technology, so it could be a good time really for rethinking your technological plans. Is it time to join Instagram or to promote yourself more on certain social networks? Is it time to network yourself generally a little better or with a new plan and reevaluate it? It's also a good time for rethinking the people around you. Are you connecting with them? Are you not? Are you distant? Are you close? Do there need to be some changes? It's a wonderful time for writing. Anything to do with writing and studying and learning is brilliant under that Mercury retrograde in your third house. So a lot happening in this third house this month. So this has everything to do with learning and studying, communications, looking at how you communicate, how can you improve the way you communicate, looking at whether you're being too critical with yourself and others, or maybe not critical enough. Where do you need to speak out more and say what is important to you? Sometimes you can be quite an introverted sign, depends what else you've got in your chart of course, and so it's important to remember, maybe I need to speak out here and say what's important. On the 2nd of the month, we've got Venus coming to join Jupiter in this 4th house. This could be some good news about a family member. It's a good time for beautifying your surroundings, buying something that's beautiful, maybe a painting, a cushion, painting your walls, moving your furniture, doing whatever it takes to feel luxurious, at least in one area of your home. On the 12th of the month, we've got a full moon happening up here in your 9th house, resonating with Uranus. This is a wonderful time for looking at your higher education. What would you like to study? What would you like to learn? What would you like to get a deeper understanding of? What would give you more meaning in your life? It's a wonderful time for teaching, for sharing, for publishing, and also for looking at your spiritual direction, your internal world as well as your external world. And it could be a time to take a trip or to plan a trip somewhere special. On the 20th of the month, we've got Mars coming into the 3rd house just before the retrograde goes direct. Great time for networking, connecting with people, proactively making connections with new people, and some of them could be very fruitful and very good for business or work. On the 23rd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 4th house, and on the 26th, the Moon, a new moon, new beginnings, possibly a new home. You might be moving, you might have an itch to travel a little more. Could be some news about your family. You may meet a new family, people who feel like they are family. Meet some members of your tribe somewhere that you really connect with through all this maybe online networking of different groups that you've been doing and hopefully really pursuing and manifesting. Neptune in this 7th, just advising you, recommending that you tune in to the people that you meet. Trust that intuitive voice. It doesn't feel right, It probably isn't. But if you're getting a good feeling, then by all means go deeper and see what else is underneath. So there you have it. My lovely Virgos, I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.